Well, hello, everyone. Hello, you all. It is so good to see you all here today. Wow, what an amazing day. I am so happy to see you. Welcome to the Huddle. Yes, yes, indeed. We are thrilled to have you all, our Huddle fans, with us today. I'm telling you, it is amazing. It is going to be fantastic. Now, for those of you who are new to the Huddle, definitely, we just want to say that we appreciate you being here today because truly, this is what the Huddle is about. The Huddle is a space, a virtual space for truth, love, and fun. Indeed, we just love having the opportunity to share great knowledge from people who are doing extraordinary things. And we're so grateful that we have this opportunity to dig in to share with everyone some great, spectacular people. If you did not know, but you should know now, if you did not know, well, listen on your screen. We are on YouTube as well. So there may be some people, some of your family, some of your friends who would say, I'm not on Facebook. Yes, we are on YouTube as well. So you can definitely share that with them. Let them know the Huddle with Michael is on YouTube as well. Oh my gosh, we are so thrilled and we are excited to have that opportunity. There are some great things that are happening with the Huddle with Michael, and y'all have to stay tuned because I'm telling you, it is amazing. It is amazing. Now, here is the other thing that we want to share with you all is this here. We have some great Huddle fans. I love my Huddle fans. They are amazing. They are spectacular. And I'm telling you, what a great time to be in a community of people who just want to just be in a place where, number one, oh my goodness, it is safe. Number two, it is a place where we can relax, get you your water or your macchiato, however you want to do it, and have a grand time. Okay? Absolutely. Oh my gosh. The other thing that we want to share with you is that in the Huddle fans are needed, are wanted, and are appreciated. So, with the Huddle fans, you are able to communicate with our special guests and with me as well. So, type in the chat, tell me hello, tell us hello. You are able to ask questions with our guests. So, feel free, even if you're on YouTube, we got you there as well. You can directly communicate with us, and we will communicate with you inside of the Huddle live. All right, so definitely we're excited about that, y'all. Now, listen, we are getting ready to go on a short commercial break, but when we return, yes, indeed, when we return, we are definitely going to have our special guests on. So get ready because truly our special guest is here and we are indeed excited. I'll see you in after this commercial break. Hey, Huddle fans, got something on your mind? We want to hear from you. What topics are you craving? Email us, thehuddlewithmichael@gmail.com. Elevate your life vision. Thrive with us in the Huddle with Michael. We are live every other Friday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube and Michael Fulton's Facebook page. Email us your topics at thehuddlewithmichael@gmail.com. And yes, we'll see you in the Huddle. Well. We are back. We are back. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Huddle again. We are thrilled to have you on today. This is an amazing day, and we do hope that you had a grand day today. All right, so let me see who is in the Huddle with us tonight because you know we have great Huddle fans. All right, so let's get it together and let's see who's on. All right, so here we go. Let's see who is here. Oh my gosh. What's up, my baby, my sweet? This is my lovely wife, Felicia. Thank you. She is saying hi, Huddle fans. Yes. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, Miss, I believe that's Cassandra. She is saying Mama is on. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Wait. So before we get to more Huddle fans that I see that are on, we're going to bring up our special guest. Now, if you have been following us, you know this lady right here is an amazing, phenomenal woman. And we have the opportunity out of her busy schedule to literally share time with us concerning her gifts and talents. Now, without any further delay, let us all get ready and celebrate our special guest of the evening, Miss Andrea Sharp. Hey! Well, can you hear me, Miss Andrea?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Wonderful. Now, listen, for those of you who did not know, you have to watch the last episode. You will see why we asked that question. But nevertheless, Andrea, how you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me back. I enjoyed last time, so I'm excited about being on tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed. We are definitely excited to have you. The Huddle fans are really, really excited. And my team was just talking about how amazing the last episode was, to the point that, my goodness, people are just really, they were just very impacted. And I thank my Huddle fans for sharing their comments with me through email concerning what impacted them on the last episode. And we're gonna dig into it. But I don't want to spoil the fun because we do have some great and new Huddle fans coming on. So I'm going to give you the opportunity, just like with me, to share our hellos and welcomes to people. All right. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you know this person, Miss Andrea. I don't know if you know this person. But it seems like we have a twin here, someone who has your last name.
Yes, that's my baby.
Y'all see how she look? All right now. Well, hello, Mr. Kenny Sharp. That is he. That is the husband of Miss Andrea Sharp. Oh my goodness. Who else do we have? Oh, we got Corey. What's up, Corey? How you doing? Good to see you. All right. Who else? Oh, we have Dee Dee. Dee Dee made it back. Oh my gosh. Listen to this. All right. Let's see. Who else do we have? Okay, Shadow. The Huddle loves you as well. Oh, that is so nice. Oh my goodness, Shanette, what's going on? Hey, oh my gosh, we got all these people. Camille, how you doing, Camille? It is so good to see you. Oh my gosh, Drea, what is happening? We have Miss Karina. Miss Karina, hello to you. Thank you for tuning into the Huddle. Wow, Gloria, Miss Gloria, hello. What's going on? Now, see, here go the Huddle fans talking to each other. See, my wife started already. All right, Corey, what's going on again? Corey talking about, yes, I am here. Oh, my gosh. So, you know what? Without any further delay, we are so happy to have Andrea Sharp here, to the point that everyone has been totally impacted by your gifts and talents that you give to society. And for that, we do want to take out the time to really give you the opportunity to share. How did you come up with all of these great things? But before we do, let me go ahead and share this with the people. Hello. Look, the next episode, y'all, is going to be Friday, April the 17th, 2026 on Facebook and YouTube. We have we're going to have a different episode on that day. And so just stay tuned because you will see what it is. You will see what it is. It's going to be great. I don't want to spoil the details here, but just wanted to bring that out to our Huddle fans to let you all know that April the 17th will be our next episode. We will not have Miss Andrea Sharp with us, but we definitely will have you with us. Okay? Definitely make sure you stay tuned. All right, Miss Andrea, let's go ahead and get started. Who are you? What is Sharp's Corner? What inspired you? What gave you the motivation to literally use poetry through computer animations to encourage people?
Well, like I said last time, but I'm going to repeat it because some people weren't on. A lot of my, it came from losing my mother. And I did not know I had this in me until that time. So everything started flowing out. And then when the animation came along, I said, I just waited and see whether the Lord want me to go that direction. And he did. And I went to that direction. And it wasn't easy to learn. It's not easy, but it can be done. But it takes time. You have to be patient. You have to be willing, and you have to want to do it. So I just love doing. I like to create. I don't know. That's just a gift that God gave me. I love to create, and I love the response that I get from people, that it impact them and it help them. With the story. Sometimes God will allow me to go through situations, and so I can come up with a title. And I asked God, I said, God, why you always making me go through the situation? But I know why, because it's authentic.
Wow.
I can't talk about anything if I didn't experience it.
That's true.
So that's where all the influence come from, mainly God and and my mother, because I was about to stop everything when my mother passed, but she wouldn't let me do that. She wanted me to keep going, so that's what I'm doing.
You know what? Y'all. Let's get this is good. Ooh, this is good. This is good. One thing in particular that I want to share and ask you, well, make a comment on, rather, really, is that sometimes it takes a loss to find out the purpose and the potential that is hidden or lying dormant. Sometimes in life, there are situations where certain events have to take place that exposes our giftings to the earth, right? To the world. And so you were talking about how you felt like it was you just wanted to stop everything. But there was something, your mother's voice, or there was even something that caused you to accept the loss as a message for gain. So when we look at how life is very unpredictable, what would you give as an advice to someone who is saying, right now I just don't feel it. I don't feel like really I'm contributing to the world because I got so much going on. What advice would you give to someone like that?
You saying that means you are contributing to the world, because that's what the enemy wants us to think, that we're not. I think like that. Now I ain't gonna say daily, but a lot, but not here lately, because to the person that are creating, that want to create, just keep going. Just keep going. It's room for all of us out here.
Oh wow!
But we just have to have. All of us have unique gifts, and all these unique gifts have a place. You know what I'm saying? I may do my animation in this way. This person may do it in another way. That get other people attention. You have to gain your family.
Wow.
And like I told God, I said, well, God, I'm just waiting on my family. They're going to, I'm just waiting. The people that God gives you, they're going to be there for you. Yeah. They're going to support you. They're going to run for you. They're going to make sure it's right.
Yeah.
You know, even when you're wrong, they're gonna tell you you're wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So, but yeah, that I just want whoever a person that art that's out there creating, don't give up. Just keep going, because it's plenty of time that we do, but that's what the enemy wants us to do, because he does not want us to spread the message to the people, to heal, move. You know, the more people out here spreading, the more he, getting out the way. So that's my advice.
That's good. I mean, I feel that. I really do feel that. Like, you really have to know, really, the people that surround you, the community that surround you is important, because when we think about life is not just by ourselves, even though sometimes we feel that way. When we look at life, there are people that we are supposed to impact, whether it is 2 people, 1 person, or 50, right? We just need to know that even when we don't feel the need to do, there is a need to do. All right. So with that being said, let's talk about this right quick. Encouragement through creative expressions. Now, as we talk about the encouragement through creative expressions, you have you have this platform, YouTube, Instagram, and it's called Sharp's Corner. Could you explain to our audience what is Sharp's Corner and how did it come about?
Well, when Sharp's Corner came about, it was just one particular day I wanted to do, and it was like God was putting in my spirit to do something else, and I had these 2 chairs in our room.
Okay.
And I was just looking at it, and and I always wait on God to tell me the name and how to do it or whatever. And I just looked at it and I said, Sharp's Corner. Yeah. And that's just bringing our name, my husband and our name out to the world. And it's Sharp's Corner is a place where you can come and you can be vulnerable. Wow. You can get the encouragement. You can see yourself in me, like the things that I go through. Somebody be like, oh, I needed that. I have got a comment that, girl, I was there too. You know what I'm saying? So just showing people that, me, Sharp's Corner, I'm human. I'm not out here like I'm perfect and got it all together. That's why I want people to be vulnerable when it comes to Sharp's Corner.
But thank you so much. That was so good. That was so good. Ooh, listen, I'm telling you, Huddle fans, we got some good things getting ready to happen. I want you to make sure that you are talking to us in the chat. There's some great things that we're going to show. But let's see right quick. What are some of our Huddle fans saying to us tonight? Oh, my goodness. All right. So Jessica said, I love that. Jessica said it. All right. And then we have Felicia saying, this is amazing. I mean, people are really just amazed at this. Even Abigail says that this is so powerful, right? Just that little bit right there where we don't even think is very powerful. It is powerful because Mallory, hello, Mallory. Nice to see you. Because when we think about who we are and how so much if we look around, there are some great things happening. I want us to take a moment right quick, and I hope my team has it. And let's look at how Sharp's Corner is and what it looks like. Let's get this right quick. Hold on for a second.
Pull up a chair. This is Sharp's Corner, little light on an ordinary day. Stories and smiles, every word warmer, pointing every heart a better way. Welcome to Sharp's Corner, where the wounded rest a while, where a quiet word of faith turns to laughter, turns to smiles. Every poem, every story says you love you still belong.
Listen. Woo! Listen. Listen. Here is. She is. Oh my gosh. I think Kenny said that you are amazing. Hold on. I saw that. Yes. Kenny said. She is amazing. I'm telling you. Jessica is over here dancing. Shanette is over here talking about that's fire. Felicia talking about yes, I love it. I'm telling you, Drea, how did you come up with the song? I mean, you know, I feel like that needs to be on my one of my phone ringers. I feel like that song right there. I try to be professional, but this is the huddle. So I was like, let's get it. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? So how did you come up with that? And the song, it's so beautiful.
Well, I came up with the song through this app, through this AI. It's called Suno. And you just tell it the words that you want to put in, and it will generate the song for you, and you pick and choose which one you want. And I chose that one.
Oh wow! But I'll tell you, that one was fire. I don't listen. I wouldn't even say don't even do another one. That one is fire. I do like it because it's very hip. It's very attractive, right? And speaking about attractive, listen. Oh guys, listen. Dee talking about definitely a ringtone. I know that's right. I'm telling you, you know, even if you feel down, if you feel like a little sad, just go on YouTube and let that theme music play. I promise you, your shoulder's gonna be popping. Now, here, when we talk about encouragement through creative expression, I do have a question. Let's talk about this. How does visual storytelling help people connect to hope, healing, or perseverance in a deeper way? Now, I'm going to ask this question again, but I do want people in the Huddle fans world to, you know, respond to this. If you even have some answers to some of these questions, our team is going to put them up on the screen for us to be able to dialogue in a few minutes. So with that being said, Drea, how does visual storytelling help people connect to hope or healing or perseverance in a deeper way?
Well, visual storytelling let people see the issue. They can see where they made it through the issue, and at the end is hope. You see what I'm saying? It starts with the problem. Then you show them how they made it through the issue, and then you see the hope at the end where they changed, they understood where they were. You know, not saying that every situation around them has changed, but they get it so they can move on through, you know, their life and what the issue is. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it, you know, it starts with the issue, and then you should see the middle, and then you see the hope at the end.
My goodness.
I can answer it that way.
That's good. Oh, that's good. Absolutely. Well, you know, I have to add to that because you said something that really stirred my mind up to think about life in general, right? Life's, you know, it starts with an event. And with that event, it carries an emotional attachment with the event. We can't separate the two. It comes together like a combo. But in the middle portion of our situation or our lives, I think that's where we are able to make a decision on what drives us to the end. Will it be the same emotion that we encounter with at the very beginning, or will we have a pivot? Do we have to pivot, right, in order for us to move forward? And like you said, visual. I love this your answer here, because visual storytelling does help people to see life progression. Right. And if we will continue to see it, you know, most of the time we'll believe it. I'm just saying. I mean, if we would take a picture of what it is that we're believing, if it's getting a college degree, if it's moving from one grade to the next, if it's getting a promotion, getting a new car, getting a new house, like making the money that you want, you would need to have a visual.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because literally someone has already been down that road, or you are a trailblazer. Oh, let me ask you this question. Is there anyone else in your family who is like poetry driven? Like, are you the only one?
Talking about, no, my husband is.
Oh, your husband is a poet as well.
Yes.
Okay. We have to get him
But
on
he does.
here.
Remember, he does this kind. That, that kind.
Spoken word. We got you. Now, do you have any siblings?
Yes, I do. I have 3 brothers. I'm the oldest girl. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Now, are they poetic driven? Do they or is that just you?
No, I do have one that he does music. He likes music. He does the music thing. He's very good on the editing software. Like I'm on the music editing software. He does. I do the other editing software, and he does that. But yeah, other than poetry driven, no, not that I know of.
Right. Well, but that's amazing, because sometimes, and I'm not trying to go there today, but sometimes mantles are just dropped on people based out of events. And it's so amazing. I like how Kenny said this, that computer animatics, it gives hope to let you know you're not alone in your situation. Ooh. Okay. Listen, I told you, the Huddle fans, we don't play. Okay. We don't play. We are ready for the questions. Now, then you have here, Abigail says that it is about hope and healing. Absolutely, Abigail. Thank you. Dee Dee says it can make what you feel impossible feel possible. Oh,
that's good.
I really do. I want to. Can y'all hold Dee Dee's up for a minute? I want to really ask Drea about this. Drea, what did you think during the process of time made you feel like things weren't possible, and how were you able to transform your mind to make it possible? Because poetry isn't for everybody, and the way Huddle fans, get ready, because we're getting ready to show you how to encourage people through computer animations. So when you hear people saying that it can make what feel impossible feel possible, how did you overcome the sayings of impossibilities or negativity towards computer animations and stuff like that? What caused you to have that change of mind where you didn't allow people to stop you?
Well, I just stayed in hearing what God told me, who I am, and not hearing the negativity, and plus the village, the people around you. That plays a big part too. That brings healing when you hear people tell you, or when you about to quit, you hearing people come and say, "Nah, no, I need that. Keep it going." No, and then every time I get ready to say I'm done, I can't do this no more, God sends somebody.
Wow.
I can say one of my classmates. I hadn't talked to her in years. She literally hit me up in Messenger and said, "Andre, could I please talk to you? Because I feel like I can talk to you." She said, "Your videos have been helping me, and I need, encouragement. I need help." And I said, oh, okay. So that kind of stuff keeps me going. And my sister said this to me. She said, my tank was half empty. But now, when you getting full up with joy and fill up with the Lord and fill up with encouragement, you keep it going. You keep going. That's just like for instance, a flower. If you talk, people don't. It's true. If you talk bad to a flower won't live. But if you give it encouragement, it will thrive. It will thrive. Okay, it's true.
Well, I'll tell you what. I know I need to start talking to my flowers, encouraging them. Woo! Good Lord. Because I have a flower called Grace, and I'm telling you, people who come over, they be like, "What you? That's Grace?" I'm like, "Don't mess with Grace. She gonna be all right." My wife be like, "Did you water Grace today?" I'm like, "No, I ain't water Grace." Well, don't you get thirsty too? Don't you want something to drink? And so, I have to remind. Well, she tells me, remind myself to definitely, treat Grace like a human, and so you're right. When we speak life, oh my goodness, over ourselves and over things around us, we are able to make impossibility become possibility. I love that. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Okay. So Kenny says, I'm going more excitement when referring to your husband. Okay. He's excited. All right. And then Jessica says, yes, it's a gift specific for you. Okay, because of the fact that when you have this opportunity to literally make sure that we're encouraging people, it has to become more than one avenue. Encouragement is a complex highway. It cannot be one method. And if we're stuck on one method, we are missing the opportunities of diversifying our encouragement. Oh, it's so beautiful. Kenny said, be nice to your plants. Yes. Okay. Oh my goodness. Listen, our team said we have to take a commercial break, but we will be right back because we're getting ready to share a little bit more. I got another question to ask Drea. So y'all just hold on tight. Hey, Huddle fans, got something on your mind? We want to hear from you. What topics are you craving? Email us, thehuddlewithmichael@gmail.com. Elevate your life vision. Thrive with us in the Huddle with Michael. We are live every other Friday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube and Michael Fulton's Facebook page. Email us your topics at thehuddlewithmichael@gmail.com. And yes, we'll see you in the huddle. And we are back. Oh, man. Let's look at what Abigail says here. Abigail says, this talk really empowers my perception of what's possible. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Abigail, because we know that we all go through in the highs and the lows, but we have to maintain an understanding that everything is purposeful. Everything is purposeful. Okay, let's switch gears here, Drea. Let's talk about the arts as therapy and a safe space. Let's talk about that. So you have been doing this for how long now?
Are you talking about videos in general, or you just talking about the animated part?
The animated part.
It's only been I'm gonna say about 4 months. Yeah, 4 or 5 months. It ain't been long.
Y'all,
now, for the videos, it's been 8 or 9 years. I've been on YouTube for a while.
But your animations you've been only doing this for 4 months? Okay, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna have to show because people need to see this. Now, if you listen, go back to the last episode where you all can see the other ones. But we're going to show you tonight a new one that she has produced, and she don't even know which one it is. But don't worry, my team got you. Now, here's a question that we want to ask you before we go there to see it. How can creative arts, because we know that the month of April is Poetry Month.
Mm-hmm.
It is celebrating poetry. March as well is dealing with fine arts. So we've been on this for the last 2 months now, celebrating fine arts and poetry. So my question would be, how can creative arts like animations, poetry, music, and illustrations become a safe space for people to process life experiences?
It can be a safe place again, like I said, because they find themselves in that. You see what I'm saying? They can understand, okay, music might be somebody's safe place. You know what I'm saying? Animation, you can see the issues, the problems. It's according to where the person is. But everybody like a little of everything. A little of everything.
Yes.
Throw it all together.
Yeah.
So I think it's where the person is that and what they like. It can be a safe place for them because they can see themselves in that safe place.
Now, when you say see themselves, I want to dig a little deeper,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't mean to put you on the spot.
No,
but I want to really dig deeper in that part, because what do you mean when people can see themselves?
What I mean by that, like if somebody has issue with anxiety, or somebody have issues with not having faith, or somebody having issue in believing that things going to happen for them, or I'm just using those as examples,
Right.
But they can see an animation showing that, and they could understand, like, oh, well, if they can, I can.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Or music, hearing the music. People use their circumstances or what they went through in music. People, poetry, what they've been through. Because I know when I have times, I'll be sitting here when I'm up.
Wait, do it again. Do it again.
I'll be upset. I'm like talking to the Lord. I'm like, look. So you have to get this stuff out. Like I have told my sister, she can tell you what, because she's on here. She didn't like to write. I said, sis, it's good to write. You dump it. You pouring it out. You getting it out of here. You see what I'm saying? You're getting it out of your heart. Because you keeping all that stuff bottled up, it's going to explode somewhere, either in anger, anxiety, something.
Wow.
So I just feel like, you writing stuff down or finding something that helps you better you.
Well, let's look at this as we are talking about this. My team found this clip here, and let's look at exactly what you're saying, because I know that people can see themselves, and I like how you said this. Everybody goes through life. So there's something that is in particular with the delivery and how you're delivering life support.
Right.
Yeah. And so when you think about life support in different ways, the way your gifts are, those gifts are giving people life support through the message and animation. So without any further delay, y'all, let's look at one of Drea's poetic animations. Yes. All right, let's just see. I think we got it. Let's look. All right.
Yeah. Pull up a chair. This the Chops Corner. Little light on an ordinary day. Stories and smiles. Every word warmer. Pointing every and the quiet.
Some stories begin long before we understand them. Laura sat there trying to make sense of what she couldn't see because on the surface, nothing was changing. But what she didn't realize was that something was happening, not above her, but beneath her, in places she couldn't reach and couldn't control. What she couldn't see was everything God had already set in motion: roots spreading, growing, reaching deeper than she ever imagined. Because trusting what you can't see will always challenge what you feel. And in that moment, Laura felt the weight of waiting, the silence, the questions, the uncertainty. So she stopped trying to understand everything and chose to trust. She released the timeline, the pressure, the need to see it all now. And in that surrender, something shifted because beneath the surface, everything was growing. Every prayer, every tear, every moment she thought was wasted was building something. And slowly, peace replaced pressure, faith replaced fear. And Laura began to understand that delay was never denial. What once felt empty was now overflowing. And she realized nothing was ever wasted. The bloom is coming. If this story ministered to you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Like, comment, and subscribe because someone out there needs to know their bloom is coming. And get ready, Bloom 3, the final story, is on the way.
I believe in what I couldn't see.
Woo-wee. Woo. I've received so much insight. The Bloom Part 3. So y'all do know you're gonna have to get on. You need to like, subscribe, and YouTube Sharp's Corner so that you can be able to literally see Part 3 and Part 1. Drea, this question is about the title Bloom.
Mm-hmm.
How did this come about? Because, well, I'm just going to ask that question, then I'm going to ask a follow up question because I feel strong presence of encouragement right now.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about Bloom. How did you come up with that, and how did it come up?
Well, I was at my sister's house and I was standing, and it was a beautiful tree with all these white flowers. It was a beautiful tree, and I was just standing there looking at it. And God said, "The bloom is coming." He said, "The bloom is coming," and He said, everything that basically everyone thought was dead in their life is going to bloom, but you got to stay connected to the root, because the root is who? God. So that's where the bloom came from, and ever since then, that's all I've been seeing. That's what I mean. When God says something, He gonna let you see it everywhere. Mm-hmm. I saw it everywhere. I was in the store and I brought. It was a towel. It's mm-hmm. hanging on my refrigerator now, and it said bloom. I said, "Oh, this going home with me." Because that's what God had said to me. So yes, so that's where the bloom came from. It came from me standing in my sister's house and looking at the tree.
Woo! Mm. Listen, I need to tell your sister thank you for not cutting that tree down.
Well, the funny thing is, after I looked at it and God gave me that word, she told me that I think the next day they cut the tree down.
No.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Well, you know what the thing is, that that was that was kairos. In Greek, kairos means a specific moment. And so sometimes in life we are going through the mundane, we're going through the regular, and then there's a spark moment. And if we don't listen or we don't gravitate in that moment, then we won't get it back. Hint the tree, right? And so the tree was there the whole time, but it sparked a moment for you as you receive inspiration and revelation. Then weeks later, that tree is no longer there. So it really taught me in that moment, even though we were laughing, it made me realize that I need to be a little bit more aware of moments and take those moments, because it is very, very important and necessary. So here, oh my goodness. Okay. So here, Kenny says, standing ovation over here. Absolutely. Absolutely. Wow. Abigail says that this reminds me of what my Mima would tell me when I was a little girl. Oh,
Okay.
absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. Kenny, Lord, Kenny, he's so funny. The tree did its job. Okay.
It did.
And did, right? It totally did. So, but Dre, one thing you were saying so much in that, and I just want to dig in a little bit. It's funny. I'm talking about how did you come up with it? That deals with Bloom, and I want to dig into it, But I do want to talk about the roots.
Mm-hmm.
You said that it is important for us to remain connected. What would you say? How do you operate to people to help us to stay grounded? I mean, because it's so much we're looking for on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for people to, at times, I'm not going to say that we're doing this all the time, but sometimes we're looking for people to give accolades to us. We're looking for people to say, do you see me? Know? But when you don't hear that, how do you remain connected or rooted?
Well, the thing is, we have no other choice but trust in what God is doing, because we know that He is not going to tell us something. He's not going to lie. He's going to tell us the truth. And we got to trust in what He told us. And I trust in what He said. And when I saw and what made me see when I was creating the animation about the roots, God gave me the understanding that, Andre, I am the root. Just the roots are moving. They steady moving. They steady growing, but you can't see it. God is steady working. But you may not see nothing in the eye, just like seasonal. When the season comes for the winter, what? Things die. They go in. But whenever the spring comes, everything come back to life. The summer, everything is open. So we have our season where things are kind of, dead right now. But them roots, that's the main point. I want people to understand, yes, the bloom, but them roots, that's the main thing.
Oh gosh. Wow. You are definitely encouraging me right now. I miss Kenny with my kaboom. So Kenny, you need to come on with the explosion. Y'all have to look at the last episode to get that. But listen, I do want to say about that. When you was talking about the roots and everything, my mind went to how pictures are developed. Right? The development of pictures. We snap at it, we see a light, but the development of what we snapped or what we envision comes through a dark place.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Woo! Comes through what they call the red room, I believe. And it's that dark room where the development of what was taken
Mm-hmm.
is being processed. And
Mm-hmm.
I believe that people today are so into this dark room.
Mm-hmm.
But before they got into a dark room, there was a picture of what it looked like. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? There's a
Mm-hmm.
picture of a vision of what it shall be and what it
Mm-hmm.
will be.
Mm-hmm.
And so we got to get through this process. And when we have people like you coming on, using your gifts for encouraging people through animation, who wouldn't want to get with that? Right? I'm sorry. I just had a moment. Just sorry. I just I'm so sorry. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Woo!
It's
Like
okay. It's
who
okay.
was who would want to literally say bad things to a person who is speaking encouragement to other people? Like people, if you got, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it. If you got people who is, let me just put it like this. Because I've been, my counselor has been helping me to speak in a way where I can get my words across.
Mm-hmm.
If you're having people speaking about your gifts and talents in a negative way,
Mm-hmm.
it is only because they can only speak at the level of their perception.
Mm. Okay.
So when you have a mouse versus a giraffe,
Mm-hmm.
the mouse can only speak at the level of its perception, whereas the giraffe is able to speak at the level of its perception.
Right.
And so we have to know where are we? Are we a mouse? Because if you're going to be a mouse, then you're not going to be able to see far.
No, you're not.
Wow. But if you are a giraffe, you're able to see far. And so you're able to prepare yourselves even better and strategize even better because you see what's coming afar off. And so our community has to be, we need to know the type of people that we have. It's good because life is a battery. Here we go with the metaphors. But life is a battery. You have the positive and the negative. They both have to work together in order for the car to work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's true, and we're laughing at it, but it's the truth. Because if not, we always want people to be positive. But you got to also embrace the fact that your life, my life, is a battery, and in order for life to operate well, we have to have the negative and the positive working together so that we can be able to move forward. Now, listen, I see. That's what Drea be doing. Drea, your stuff be real deep. It be coming over. Oh my God. Okay, now here we go. Corey said, oh my goodness. Corey said, rooted and grounded in Jesus. Wow. Kenny says, most roots grow outward before they grow downward. Oh my goodness.
That was good.
That was good. You got to know how your roots are. Man, you got to know how your roots are growing. We're going this way and not that way.
Yes.
And when we understand we're going this way, that means we are breaking ground in other areas that many people may not even thought was possible. But because you think it's possible, everything is going to happen in a way that will cause you to let your belief become a for real manifestation. Dre, what you got? Because I feel like I'm talking a lot.
No, I'm listening. I want to go back to the dark room. Sometimes we have to, you know how they tell you don't go in the dark room because they'll mess up the pictures. You know,
Right.
you can't go in there. Sometimes we have to stay in the, don't interrupt the darkness right now. Because you understand what I'm saying? Don't interrupt it right now. Because God not ready for that right now. You get what I'm saying? But when we go in and interrupt things and try to rush things and stuff like that, we end up worse than we were before. If you understand what I'm saying.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Woo! Gosh. Oh, my goodness. Listen, Corey said, yes, sir. Abigail says, absolutely. As a photographer enthusiast, your analogy was spot on. Ooh, well, thank you. All right. Oh, here's my favorite.
Kaboom.
Thank you, Kenny. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. Dee Dee says this here. People always People always have something to say when they don't understand God's vision for the mission he has you to carry out. Ooh.
Now, that was good.
Yeah. And because the mission will be the same for everybody, but it's the methods that are different. And I think people trip up off of, well, I don't do it like that, and you shouldn't do it. But if the mission is to encourage, then back off the methods and embrace the methods, because the methods are still producing what is needed for the mission to be carried out. Right. So that's why we have to understand our posture. Are you seeing things as a giraffe, or are you seeing things as a mouse? And sometimes we done took the huddle to a whole nother level. Y'all, we done take it to a whole nother level. Well, listen, but that's what I told you earlier, didn't I say it? I said I feel a strong power of encouragement. And I'm just gonna flow with this because it is needed. We are moving into the thing where there was a song back in the day, and it said, if you can't help me, please don't stop me. Move out of my way. Don't try to block me. I got a race to run, and I'm running by faith, because at the finishing line, I'll see God's face. Yeah, I'm old school. That's just real old.
That was good, old school.
That was good. Listen, I'm telling you, the lady who used to sing it, she was an old lady. I loved it when she sang it, because she was like, if you can't help me, she would sing it just like that. Please don't stop me. Yeah. And so when I mean, that's what it was, and I thought she was singing because she had an attitude, but no, she was feeling it. She was like, if you can't help me, please don't stop me. And this is where you have to be in this walk in life. We have to come to the conclusion, Drea, that, you know what? Some people's season of help is over. And we try to carry them into a new season when they don't fit.
That's true. Yes.
And there's no love lost. It's just the fact that some things are expired. You know? But we have to exit properly. Ooh, man, we have to exit properly. We have to exit healthy. We got, and poetry brings that in. Poetry helps us to literally exit and enter in with some great things to do. Now, here we have Anthony says, facts. One thing that you must do is continue to do what God has called you. Absolutely. That, Amen. Oh, man, that is so true.
That was good.
That was good right there, right? Okay, good. Corey, I tell you, the Huddle fans, they're talking to themselves. They're having their own. Okay, and then what Kenny said, I need the name of that song. Lord have mercy. Amen. Okay, the name of that song, I don't know the name of the song. I think it's the whole... Y'all, I think it's the whole sentence.
He might just have to put the whole sentence in what you.
Bro, you gonna have to put the whole. You gonna have to put the whole sentence in because I don't know the name. I think it's the whole sentence. If you can't help me, please don't stop me. Move out of my way. Don't try to block me. I have a race to run, and I'm running by faith. There you go. That's at the finishing line. I see God faith. Oh, let's talk about the ministry of blocking people. I think that is a great ministry. That's because sometimes you're gonna have to block them. You have to block because Drea, you had to block insecurity. You had to block thinking that you weren't good enough. Or that, like other poets, they may be able to flow, in different ways.
Yes.
So how were you able to use the ministry of blocking to help move you into your purpose?
That's a hard thing to do, especially when I always say, me and my sister always talk about, I had did one where, it's called the oh God, what was the name of it? When somebody's in your movie, in the movie that you're trying to get into, you can't get in. They doing the same thing, but you can't get in, and you just asking God why, why? But the thing is about the blocking part, it's an everyday thing. It constantly have to be a blocking thing. You got to put a block. Especially when them things start coming in, the negativity, or you see something in front of you and you be like, well, I'm doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like when I'm behind the scenes right now, God is protecting me right now, building me. Because when you get out there, you're going to get even worse. People going to be negative, worse than they are when you're dealing with the little bit. But you have to be prepared for the giant that is coming. So, and then you really going to have to put your block on. You might have to wear a shirt say block. I'm just saying.
Okay.
That blocking is a hard thing, but you have to practice it every day. That's the best way I can answer that for you.
Well, you know what? I think you're onto something there, because even Jessica, she said, yes, sir, that's good. Too many people want to block instead of pushing you towards God's purpose. They don't even know if it would bless them. Plus, if we are in our own lane, it would not bother them to help push and not block. Right, when you know who you are, then you take the blockers as I just caught something. Now, if you use this, then give a brother credit.
Okay, all right.
You gonna have to use your blockers as building blocks.
True. Step on one. Don't do what you gotta do.
Because again, we have to have these things because they blend together. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to have the positive and the negative in order for things to blend together. So use your blockers as building blocks. They're helping you to build your vision. Ooh.
And another thing, like the horses be having this so they won't see what's beside them, just steady ahead. God is steady ahead. Put them blinders on. Just keep it going. And tell Jessica about staying in your lane. That's another one that I got coming up. Tell her.
Well, you can tell her, you right there.
Oh yeah, that's right. Jessica.
Thanks. No.
Oh Lord.
Go ahead and tell her. Go ahead and tell her.
Jessica, I got that stay in the lane. My sister said the same thing right there. Stay in your lane. I got that one. Thank you. It's on the way, honey.
There it is. Oh, look, Dre. Look, my wife. Lisa knows if you can't help me. There it is right there.
Okay, baby, there it is. Fee gonna make sure she get it.
I'm glad y'all didn't listen to me. Y'all would have put the whole sentence in there like this. We don't even know where it's at. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna leave that up there for like one more second, then I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Anthony says this here. Oh, we are having such a good time. Anthony, excuse me, y'all. Many people don't want help and they will block you. Sometimes the blocking is not you blocking them, but they are blocking you to help push them. Yeah. Yeah. Some people don't even realize that the help is what they're trying to block.
There you go.
You know?
There you go.
Good gracious. That's why I kind of got it in a fit, because I'm like, why are people being negative toward the ones that are being positive? Like, stop it. Stop it. You know, the only reason why people do that is because there's something wrong within them. They got something, there's a little something wrong with them. And we want to embrace the diversity of how God has created his creation. It may not be the way that we would like it to be or think that it should be, but in all honesty, we are encouraging people to stand up in their rightful purpose and pursue it.
Yes. Yes. Please pursue it.
Good gracious. Oh, look, there go Jessica. It's called If You Can't Help Me by the Angelic Singers. Oh, they go another.
Everybody's trying to help you out. Everybody's trying to help you out.
Dre, I'm so glad we didn't do that color.
Please don't do the color thing, please.
We're not gonna
We ain't going back there. Because you know the last episode, everybody said purple, so leave it at purple, okay?
We're not gonna do the color. Because I was ready. I just knew people gonna choose my color. No. Oh gosh. You know what? And then here Jessica says it's a blessing in disguise. Yeah, it is. It really is. When you take your negatives and then you start saying, you know what, I'm going to use it as a way to build me to be better and not bitter.
Right. And just like you were saying, like leaving in a, when you block people, it's the way you can just leave where how God wants you to leave and back up. Yeah. And follow the instructions that he wants you, because something like he told me, he said, Andre, everybody can't go where you going, baby. No. And I had to get on, because you want to take the whole back set and bring everybody. You can't, because some people in the back don't want it. They don't want you to get far. They probably put holes and stopping stuff, and you still trying to drive. No.
Ooh,
you have to leave them where they at.
Got to leave them where they at. Anthony says facts. Jessica said, "Oh, this is good." Kenny come out, kaboom! There it is. Good Lord. Okay,
Jessica, your kabooner.
I'm trying to tell you, Jessica. Jessica says she'll be watching, so she's gonna be definitely watching for the next, for that next one. Felicia is laughing. Oh Lord, Abigail said, "Thank you, Felicia." She said, "Listen," Felicia said, "Now you know what? This is my wife, y'all. I just got to give it to her. I don't even know. Can y'all put my wife thing back up there? Because this is. Hold on. Wait a minute. Here she go.
That's how I found it, by searching the entire state.
I'm telling you, sometimes you got to take the whole sentence to find a song. Gosh. Abigail talking about, thank you, Anthony. Thank you so much. Jessica says, me too. Oh, my goodness. Listen, Jessica, no, you didn't. The color is purple.
There you go, Jessica. Tell them to leave it alone. Trying to bring up, look, we already talked about the color. Move on.
Okay, Pastor, this is so impactful coming from Abigail. I will be showing this to my grandson to help him into the right path. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Wow.
Yeah. That's what's up. The last one here, Jessica says, it takes the right heart posture to be able to change the negative to a positive, to ignore the haters. Yeah, it does. It really does. Listen, we have one more commercial break, y'all, and then we're getting ready to wrap this up. We're so happy that Andrea Sharp is with us, and she is just giving us so much so much insight about how we're able to navigate through life's ups and downs. Make sure you are sharing this broadcast with someone on your page. Listen, fill this social media up with some positivity. Use the power of the clicker. Click and move. Click the like, click subscribe, and share. Come on, because this is
and comment.
Yes, and comment. Please.
That's very important.
Woo. Okay. So my team talking about, will you please go on commercial break? Okay, so here we go. I love y'all. Hey, Huddle fans, got something on your mind? We want to hear from you. What topics are you craving? Email us, thehuddlewithmichael@gmail.com. Elevate your life vision. Thrive with us in the Huddle with Michael. We are live every other Friday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube and Michael Fulton's Facebook page. Email us your topics at thehuddlewithmichael@gmail.com. And yes, we'll see you in the huddle. And we are back. Welcome to the Huddle. Whew. Drea, this has been good.
It has. I enjoyed both times. And thank
God.
you for having me on. I really enjoy this.
You are so welcome. I want to ask you from a perspective of community, culture, and creativity. And this will be my last question for you today. So this is where we're going to talk. And I want even my Huddle fans, if y'all can add to this question or respond rather to the question, it will definitely help us with this, because we're going to try to do something to help people. And so my question is, how can communities, schools, churches, other platforms better celebrate and support creative arts in a way where, it brings healing to people? What would be some of your suggestions for communities and so forth to better celebrate and serve in that capacity?
I just feel like everybody shouldn't be afraid of AI. That's what people are afraid of. Of course, you're going to have the negative, the bad and good and everything. It's the way you use it. And just, bring it into the churches and the communities and stuff like that, and just show people how it can impact and it can show people in a positive way. It's how you use it. So I just feel like, to bring it in, just don't be afraid of it. Just try.
So then the question would be now, what kind of encouraging message do you think today's youth need to see animated the most?
Again, the youth need to see that they can do something in their life, because sometimes they don't hear positivity from home or in school, or they feel like we're adults, and sometimes we feel like we're not capable of doing things, you know what I'm saying? So and then if they can see themselves in the animation or in the poetry or in the music or in anything, like I say again, I'm going back, visual. If somebody can see, it's just like a movie that we watch. If we watch a movie, we're like, dang, I went through that. Oh, they made it through. And sometimes these true stories that people be doing. Yeah. And if you can see yourself, sometimes people say, you know what, I watched a movie, that thing changed my whole life. So, I watched animation, girl, that was me. So if the youth can see themselves and get the positivity in their blood, or go to a community center with positivity, and they showing stuff and helping them make stuff and computers and learn, you know what I'm saying? It just, creativity needs to be with these kids these days.
So you're right about that. I'm telling you. The artists, they love you, girl. They love you. All these clowns. I'm like, dang, can I say something? All right, well, look, you are so modest. You are an entrepreneur. You are a mother, a grandmother. You are a wife. You are a minister of the gospel. You are a poet. One thing that we did not touch on that my team reminded me about was you are an author as well.
Yes.
You have written a book.
Yes.
Could you explain to us the name of the book and why did you write a book?
Well, again, the book stemmed from when my mother died, and I couldn't stop writing, and then it was in my heart I always wanted to write a book, but not in this way. I wanted to just write a life story. Not saying that can't come eventually. But it started with the poetry, and I got with my publisher, and I wrote Unexpected Feelings. And then later on, my grandson, I wrote a children's book where it was talking about kids with ADHD and showing that just because you have a disability, it's just a label. You still can do things. Like I used in the book that Elijah, he knew every dinosaur. Where everybody but he in class, he was kind of slow in other things. But when they got to the museum, they realized he was very smart with the dinosaurs. And it made people stop bullying him because they realized, oh, I don't know nothing about dinosaurs, so I can't pick at him. You know what I'm saying? That's how the unexpected stemming from my feelings that come unexpectedly. That's why I named it Unexpected Feeling. And then the ADHD book for my grandson. Yeah.
Wow. I want to share this with the people. I want to share this now. If you simply go on not YouTube, but Google, and let me see if I can pull this up really quickly. Yeah. All right. So here, I think this is it. No, this one. Okay. So if y'all can see it, this is her book, one of them, Unexpected Feelings. Okay. And yes, you can get it from Amazon as well.
And I have
and what's the name of the other book?
The other book is Being Different with Elijah.
Being Different with Elijah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, we're doing this live right here. Lord have mercy. Okay. Being Different with Elijah. Okay. By Andrea Sharp. Let's just see if this comes up. Oh, I think this is it right
there
here.
It is.
Let's see. I want to see if I can. Okay, here it is. Okay, so that, I think y'all can see that, right? Okay, so that book as well is hers, and we need to, buy the book. Let me see if we could get a better picture of this. Okay, yeah, there. Okay, Amazon all day, every day. Okay, y'all, here it is. Yeah. This is good. And they are living with and accepting ADHD. This is big. And for the ADHD community, this is a good book. And I really, really strongly advise everyone to literally purchase the book, because there are different methods that are given to us so we can be able to help each other. And I love the children's book. That is so amazing. So as we get ready to wrap up, we're going to look at, let's see here. Kenny gave you this right here.
Thank you, baby.
And a rose. Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, let's give Andrea Sharp a big round of applause. We are so grateful. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We are so grateful that we have the author, the poet, the creative designer. She has so many hats, and for her to be on tonight in our last episode for this segment is a huge blessing for all of us. Andrea, do you have any last words that you want to leave to us tonight before we depart?
Yes. Stay encouraged, keep going. And plus, I want to say too, with back to the books, that I do have some on hand if anybody do want to order them. But I'll leave the information with you, Michael, and you can do what you want to do with, try to my address or whatever, how we do it. But I want to say this at the end. I appreciate everybody that was on. I appreciate the encouragement. And let's just stay encouraging each other, cause that's fuel for everybody. Just like I love it. I love encouraging people. So just stay encouraging and just stay in love and just bless God and just, yeah, that's all I got to say. I don't want to say nothing else, cause I cry.
Oh, well, we don't want you to cry. But people are really saying that they really enjoyed. They're giving you your salute and saying, keep up the good work. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to give it to you. Huddle fans, y'all made this awesome tonight. And remember, listen, y'all, we are going to be here again, but it's going to be a different episode. April the 17th, Andrea would not be here with us. But we are just excited that we're making global impact, and that is what we're doing. So, Drea, thank you again for your time. Wow, you did it. You just really shared with us the process of what it means to live out the greatness that is within us. And so we thank you for going through the pain to receive the power to empower. We thank you for taking what was empty and turning it around to become full so that you can have an overflow to help others. Thank you so much for not even allowing yourself to stay caught up in the negativity, but you use the negativity and the positivity to make it work. So we thank you for being a mental mechanic. We thank you for being an amazing person, and we just definitely believe that greater things are going to take place in your life, and with everything that you have put your hands to do, that it will prosper, it will be blessed, it will be amazing. It will, I'm looking for the books to even just really just go into homes and even have a movie with it, a short movie with it. I just believe in just do the thing, and, because it is necessary. Oh my gosh, yeah, I made that up, but my wife directly said, "Yes, mental mechanic." Okay,
hey, that's it.
All right, Huddle fans, we do appreciate you. Dres, please stay on as we get ready to leave. Okay. But Huddle fans, we do appreciate you. Share this with others and come back again because we need you. We do, because there's no Huddle fans without y'all. All right. Thank you again for staying and being connected with the Huddle. We do appreciate you. Have a great evening.